Imagine this. What if I walked up to you right now and said, "Hey, I'm going to put roughly $120 in your pocket every month." Or better yet, that I was going to save you $1,000 or more a year, and you don't have to do any crazy investing or get all your friends and family to buy anything, or anything that's more difficult than reading a book. What would you do? You probably think there's some kind of catch to it all, right? Well, if you do, I encourage you to watch this video all the way through to find out how I am going to do exactly that with no catches, no gimmicks, and no monkey business. My name is Joel Rodriguez, and I'm a former banker, and I'm also happy that you've joined me to watch this video, because when it's all over, your life is going to be completely changed with something so simple, you're going to wonder why you haven't been doing it this whole time. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not here to tell you that I make thousands of dollars a day sitting at home, or that I'm raking in $200,000 a month off of someone else. No, not at all. What I'm going to show you today is real, practical, and it works. So let me begin by telling you a story. I was 25 years old when I met my wife, and things got serious. I knew that I wanted to marry her, but at that time I didn't really have a big income, a lot of money, or even the ability to really manage my bank account. I had a really bad habit of bouncing checks and incurring overdraft fees. On top of this, I was using my ATM card to get cash in places that my bank didn't have an ATM. And every time that I did, I racked up fee after fee after fee. Then one morning I got ready to purchase a ring for my wife to pledge my marriage to her. I logged into my bank account to find out that I had bounced several checks and jacked my bank fees up to $300 overnight. Naturally, I was devastated, and I didn't know what to do about it. And what I also didn't know is that I could have been avoiding it in the first place, if I'd only done a few simple and easy things to prevent it. All those return checks, all those overdraft fees that went along with them, and they all could have been avoided in a very simple way if I had just done a few key things. But hey, we learned the hard way, and now I know better, and I want to share the knowledge with you. I racked up so many fees in one night, I thought my financial future was destroyed. Not only that, but after all of this mess, I actually discovered that not only can I save myself from all of those fees, but I can actually make money off of my bank by making a few small adjustments and meeting my bank's demands. Can you even imagine that? Your bank just simply giving you money for doing nothing at all? It's real. It's true. And I am going to show you how. Look at it this way. Last year alone, 3 of the major banking companies in America collected over $6 billion in fees alone. $6 billion! And there's only roughly 233 million people living in the United States. Were you one of them? But I know what you must be asking yourself. Why should I care about a few ATM fees, or a bank's maintenance fee, or even an overdraft fee? I can't get around all of those, can I? Well, you should care, and you definitely can. The thing about fees is, no one really realizes the magnitude of them until they're laid out plainly in front of them, and most people think they simply have to do whatever they're told. Take a bank's maintenance fee, for example. Most banks charge $12 a month. That translates to $144 a year. And if you're like most Americans, you keep the same bank for a long amount of time. I've been with my bank for 17 years alone. 17 years times $144. I've already given my bank over $2,000 of my hard-earned money alone for nothing. And those ATM fees might seem insignificant because you don't really accumulate them that much, do you? Well, people rarely use checks or cash anymore, and you probably incur these fees more than you think. At $3 a pop, at an average of, 5 times a month, you're shelling out even more in ATM fees per year than you are in maintenance fees. That's your money, and the banks are eating it up, doing absolutely nothing. Oh, and an overdraft fee, which is usually $35? Let's say you do that just once a month. That's over $400 a year that you are wasting. $400 a year. That's like the cost of a car payment and insurance combined that you are just throwing away. But what if you could stop it, or even reverse it? And you can. And if you watch this video all the way to the end and take part in what I'm going to offer you, you will. In fact, you won't just learn how to stop paying fees. You will learn how to make the bank start giving you money. I'm going to teach you the tricks of the trade that banks used against you every single day and give you the strategies and tools to turn it around on them and start capitalizing on their loopholes, weaknesses, and the faults in their policies to begin making you money today. It might even be as simple as going into your account and switching a few settings right up to completely moving banks. But don't get me wrong. I'm not giving you these secrets to make you switch to my bank. In fact, I'm not even going to give you my real name or tell you what bank that I work at because I am not concerned with getting your money. I'm concerned with you getting your money back. And you don't need a 12-step program. You don't need to wait weeks as you trek through a fancy, peaceful university or any other kind of financial guru who's going to be making millions off of your fiscal misery. Today, right now, you can turn your finances around with one simple purchase that's going to cost you probably less than a month's worth of your banking fees alone. Would you be willing to spend the incredibly small amount that's less than the amount of 2 overdraft fees in order to not only save yourself thousands of dollars over your life, or better yet, actually start earning money from the bank that goes beyond simply having an account that might collect 1% interest and eventually give you hundreds of dollars before you die? If you said no, well, that's cool with me. Stop watching this video and go on wasting your money. Go on giving it away to some fat cat banker while you, your family, and your credit suffers. Say no right now. Walk away. And keep on suffering those overdraft fees, those ATM fees, and those other hidden fees deep within the fine print of your banking statements. Keep on giving your bank the money they don't deserve, and keep adding smudges to your credit history. But if you said yes, I will spend a small amount with no tricks, no gimmicks, and nothing to sell in order to have true and real financial peace and make the banks actually give me money, then you are in the right place. Today, right now, you can make that decision. And for the price that's lower than the cost that many Americans spend on coffee per month, you can change your financial life forever and make the banks pay you instead of the other way around. No investing in some fly-by-night scheme. No reselling beauty products. No multi-level marketing madness that's going to make your friends hate you. Just simple tricks and techniques that you can implement yourself and put to use against your own bank to never pay another fee again. My new book, How to Avoid Bank Fees and Save Thousands of Dollars in the Process, will walk you through the entire start-to-finish path to financial freedom against your bank. Within its pages, I have compiled all of my knowledge from years and years of being a banking professional and laid it all out in an easy-to-read and understand format. I'm doing this because I believe that no one should have to pay an unnecessary fee. And if anything, the banking industry should be thanking you by rewarding you for your efforts, not penalizing you for your simple mistakes. By the time you finish reading my book, you will have learned how the banking system truly works. The multiple options for checking and savings accounts, as well as investments and how to use them to your advantage. How to completely eliminate your overdraft fees. Exactly what's in the fine print of your banking contract and the multiple amount of fees that you could be possibly incurring due to everything from overdrafting right down to simply existing in the bank system, and how to turn them into financial growth for yourself. Just imagine it. Tomorrow, you could wake up never having to worry about those fees again. Never having to worry about giving the bank what they don't deserve. Never having to feel like a financial failure from being declined in the line at the grocery store, at the toy store with your kids, or when you've just eaten an expensive dinner on a date. Could that freedom really exist? And furthermore, can it exist in your life? We both know it can. So, what are you waiting for? Make the decision to turn your finances around right now. Wouldn't you just love to never ever pay another $35 overdraft fee again? Wouldn't you love to log into your bank account and see that you are actually making money on your money, and that the bank is actually the one who is suffering? Wouldn't you just love to be able to use those thousands of dollars that you are currently wasting every year to get the things that you want? You can do it, and you will do it. Click the button below this video right now and invest an incredibly small amount in the future and freedom of your money. Don't delay. Do it right now and begin saving and even earning money from your bank. Still not convinced? I understand. And sometimes people simply need the numbers laid out in front of them. So check this out. Your bank could possibly be waiting in the dark, ready to lay out up to 15 different fees on you at any given time. That's right, 15. Late fees, ATM fees, paper fees, fees for return checks, fees for simply using your debit card, fees for speaking to someone in person, and the list of silly fees just keeps growing every single year, despite the $6 billion profit that only 3 of the nation's top banks are making off of you every year. Overdraft fees totaling $35 apiece are a bank account's killer. They are no doubt ruining your life. Wouldn't you want them to end? Wouldn't you want your financial freedom back? Wouldn't you love it if your bank actually paid you? Why are you subjecting yourself to this madness? Click the button below right now. Do it now and save yourself from this ever-spiraling vortex. Let me use my years of experience in the banking industry to help you, to make sure you know exactly where your money is going. And all you have to do is read. No selling, no investing, no schemes. A simple book to turn your life around. With my book, you will not only learn how to stop wasting your money, stop paying for overdraft fees, stop giving it away, but you will also learn how to start earning more money from your bank. What are you waiting for? Click the button below right now and begin your voyage towards taking control of your bank account. Do it now. Because once the banking industry finds out that I'm giving away my book so cheap, it might end up disappearing. Stop paying those senseless and ridiculous fees. Put my expertise and knowledge of the industry to work for you today. Click the button below right now. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Stop working for the system. Stop paying overdraft fees. Stop giving your money away. And start making them work for you. Click now and take part in this amazing opportunity. Don't delay. Do it now.